All right, what's going on, you all? It's your dude, That Guy Health, with a quick tip note, okay? It's not one of my typical videos. The audio might not sound as good as quality. I'm using the iPhone, but as I was actually right in the middle of my workout, I remember somebody messaged me and asked me about form on the resistance bands, okay? So not similar, but not exactly like the using your bedroom door for your chest routine. This is going to be different because I'm using my half rack, which is pretty much almost the way it's built, kind of set up the way a full rack is, except for this pillar doesn't come all the way out. It's about the only difference. But it was a good question on the forum. I saw the person's form and I immediately recognized what was wrong with it, okay? So I just thought about putting this information out to everybody. Not saying you already don't know or you're not aware, but there are some people that do not know and they are not aware. Just like I may not be aware of something else, I'm learning every day just as you are, okay? So listen, right here I got the resistance band set up with the handle. All right, so let's cover this first without even adding resistance, because remember, when we're talking about form, we don't want to do improper form with resistance. That's just asking for trouble, all right? So listen, what I saw in the video that was sent to me is their form was more of a sweeping motion coming this way. No bend right here, so we're already putting, depending on the amount of resistance, you're already putting excessive stress not only on your joints, but on the bicep, on the delt, and not so much in the chest, okay? Because you're coming with this sweeping motion right here. When you're doing a fly, you want to allow a little break right here in the elbow, okay? Because what we're essentially trying to do is fly it up, and we want to chest press, so all the time you might not even meet in the middle. It's not, don't focus so much on meeting the weight in the middle, and don't focus so much on excessive resistance or excessive weight, all right? Because I can do these all day and put a good amount of intensification in my chest muscle just off the mind muscle connection and contracting the chest, all right? So when doing so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna automatically, you're gonna see me, I'm gonna preload here. Remember what I said, preload. Don't come from no load and then load, okay? You don't want to shock the muscle that way, shock the tendons that way, just asking for trouble once again. So come here, preload and get ready. Now you see how I already have the break in my elbow. Now as I come out, I'm going to push with my chest. I'm not going to push out here with my delt, okay? I'm not going to push with my front anterior delt, all right? That's what that's doing. I'm going to push here. Like I really don't even have this portion of my arm. I'm concentrated on bringing this elbow point out here. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to press out, squeezing the chest, press out, and I'm going to come right back into that position, stretching the chest. All right, so let's do a couple of reps like so. Always important. Pay attention to your bands. Make sure they are the same on each side. And by what I mean by that is if you have one twisted, essentially if you have a twist in this band and not in this band has more resistance on it because you've decreased the length of the band by twisting it, all right? You've added resistance. You can add resistance to bands by twisting them, by spreading the anchor points, all types of ways. So we want to make sure we have about even resistance on both sides, making sure the bands look about the same on both sides before we even start. I'm gonna come out, boom, I got a preload. So I'm not coming from no load to load. I'm gonna preload everything so I can see and feel where the pressure is, where the resistance is, where the tension is. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, lean in just a little bit, not too much to where I'm leaning like that. I don't wanna do the moonwalk, although that's cool, like Michael Jackson, you know, that's the first thing, all right? We don't wanna do that. We wanna go ahead, come in here, lean forward just a little bit. Now I wanna focus on pushing out and contracting my chest. Right there, okay? And I wanna, sometimes I'll open my hands, so I press out, bring it right back. And that's what you want to do. Spreading that chest, contracting that chest, okay? Working on your form, even with resistance bands. Form is important anytime you're handling any form of resistance, any amount of resistance, okay? In any exercise. So listen, that's a quick tip. I'm about to get back into our routine, like right now. You know what I always say, be safe, let's build together, peace.